Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Roy, and this is Rough Cut and Sawdust. Thanks for being here. There are a lot of people online, a lot of woodworkers who are putting a lot of good content out there. There's one guy in particular who I like to watch because he builds a lot of really cool little simple projects. One-day projects you could do out of one piece of wood. So he built this really cool hat rack out of a piece of 1x4 he went and got at the big box store. As you can see, I like wearing hats too. So I want to build myself the same hat rack, only instead of going to go get a piece of 1x4, I broke apart a pallet and I'm going to try and make it out of a pallet wood. So stick around, we'll make some rough cuts, we'll make some sawdust, and let's build this thing. All right, this build is going to require one piece of pallet wood, usually about 5 inches wide, 5/8 inch thick, and it's going to be 27 inches long. It's going to have 5 cuts at a 45-degree angle in order to hang 5 hats up on the wall. All right, so the first thing we got to do is we got to make sure we remove all the nails from our pallet wood. Pallet wood usually has a bunch of nails that are kind of tough to take out, but you can get them out. We got to take all the nails out. Number one, which we've already done on this board. We got to take it over to the surface planer so we can clean both sides up and make it nice and smooth. If you're going to work with pallet wood, a surface planer is the best tool you can ever get. This machine will shave down pallet wood to the size you want it to be, and it'll expose the original grain of all of this wood, make it look nice. Bringing the board over to the miter saw, I'm going to square off one end. Then I'm going to measure back 27 inches and I'm going to cut it at that line to get us to our final size. Next, I'll put the board on my straightening jig, run it through my table saw so I can straighten one side of the board, and then I can cut the other side to the right size. Okay, now we're going to mark out the points for our next cuts. First, we're going to measure 3.5 inches from the top. After that, we're going to measure back 5 inches from that point 4 more times. Again, I would like to give credit to Daniel of Bearded Viking for the inspiration for this build. I also pulled the measurements from his video. If you haven't visited his YouTube channel, go on and check it out. He's got some great content. Next, we're going to measure from the back of the board 1.25 inches at each of the 5 points. These points will be the centers of the holes I will be drilling for each slot for the hat rack. Next, I'll get my punch tool. I'll punch these spots here so I can take it over to my drill press and drill the holes. Now I'm going to bring the board over to my drill press and I'm going to drill 5 pilot holes. I will be using a 1-inch Forstner bit to drill through each one of those punch holes to get this board ready for the hat slots. Using my speed square, I'm going to line it up to the top part of the hole and I'm going to draw a line 45 degrees to the front of the board. Then I'm going to measure back 3/4 inch, mark it, and then draw a 45-degree line at that point as well. This part here will be cut out. Now we've got to do the same thing for all the other holes and then cut them all out so that the hats will slide in. After making the lines for the slots, I head over to the bandsaw to cut out those pieces. So here I'm cutting out the first one so we can see what it's going to look like. And there you have it. That first cut looks pretty good. Now on to cut the rest of them. Alright, so I tested it out and I put a nice little round over on this first part. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this and get this thing looking a lot sharper and smoother. Alright, so we did one side, we rounded it off. Now we got to do the other side. So I'm going to use my makeshift router table and we're going to round off the other side so both sides will be nice and rounded. Just like that. So nice rounded edge on both sides. Ready for the next step. Found this clip on the back of a broken frame. I think it will be perfect to attach the back of this hat rack so I can hang it on the wall. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a hole in it. I'm going to punch a hole just to mark my center. I'm going to drill a hole through this with my drill press so I can put a screw in it. Now, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to fold these ends down to the sides on the side of this or if I'm going to cut them with some tin snips and taper them back in. We'll see which way works better. Next thing I'm going to do, give it a little bit of polyurethane, a little bit of shine. There you have it. There you go. Piece of pallet wood turned into a nice little hat rack. Go and hang up on the wall. Lay my hats nice and neat. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. It'll really help out our channel. Hope to see you real soon where we're going to make some more rough cuts, some more sawdust, and we'll see what we build next time. Take care. God bless.